Tomorrow is the day. I'm going to liberate Crossbell City. I'll finally have the chance to see Belle and Uncle. I can ask them why they did this and possibly get through to them. Then again, if they still refuse, I'll have no choice but to fight them. I know. I've already accepted it and I'm prepared if it comes to that. We have a debt to repay to everyone who has helped us despite the danger. Above all, this is a fight we can't lose if we're going to take back Kia. Hey, Elie, don't forget that you're not fighting alone. We're all trusted Dieter and Merkabah. The weight of facing them isn't on your shoulders, it's on all of ours. Right. We're all in this together, Elie. Tomorrow will be our day. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Lloyd. I'm feeling a little better. You're welcome, I guess. And one more thing, Lloyd. When you're finished preparing for tomorrow, would you mind meeting me on the deck? I'd like the chance to speak to you alone, if that's alright. That's going to be a bonding scene, isn't it? Yeah, sure, if I have time if you do. Thanks. I'll see you later then. I should go apologize to Noelle for not being able to join her later. I'd apologize to Noelle for not being able to meet with her as promised. Oh. Elie? I hope it didn't make you wait too long.
ロイド、お疲れ様。明日の準備、もう終わったの？
I'm all set in terms of gear. Mentally is another question entirely, though. It's strange, you know. Everything seems like it's falling apart, yet here we are. I couldn't tell you why, but my mind is at ease. Belle, Uncle, and Kia. So many things still have to be settled, but I feel like we can push through this. I know. I feel the same way. Maybe it's because I've come to terms with it, or because I finally steeled myself for what I have to do. And that's thanks to everyone here, including you, Elie. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. If anyone should be expressing gratitude right now, it should be me. Normally, I would be beside myself with worry. The only reason I'm able to stand here today with my head held high is because you're always there beside me. Thank you, Lloyd, for always being there for me. Elie. And I'm glad that I was able to be helpful to you. Honored, even. Hope that means that I've been a leader that you guys can count on. Don't be silly. Been our leader since day one. Without you, doubt any of us would be able to get this far. But that's not what I wanted to say to you. Huh? This crisis. But how it ends, are challenging days ahead of Crossbell. Pains me to say, but I doubt the SSS will continue to exist as it does. We're going to have to do our best in the positions life hands to us, use the skills we've fostered to do what needs to be done, to overcome the fallout and rebuild Crossbell. I know. Plan to stay with the police if possible. I can imagine that Randy will want to help the CGF after they revert from being the defense force. Tio might even want to return to the Epstein Foundation to continue working with the Orbital Net. And as for you, Elie, my future lies in politics, diplomacy, and crisis management. What I want most is the knowledge and ability to handle what comes next. My years of studying abroad have all been for this moment. And I want the ability to help navigate Crossbell through crises like this. I understand. I'm so relieved. You are? That look of loneliness that flashed across your face when you thought you might lose me. And you said, "You can do it, Elie. You've always had my support." I'm not sure how I would have reacted. You got me. Under normal circumstances, I might have said something like that. But letting go could never be that easy. What do you mean? Because I'm leaving too, just like Randy and Tio? No, it's just... Let's be honest with each other, Lloyd. If I'm worried about anything right now, it's what you say in the next few seconds. You already know, right? What I wanted to talk to you about. Elie. First, it was only a simple crush. I saw a girl who was graceful and assertive, yet managed to keep an open mind, too. Ever since I met her, I always thought that she was beautiful in more ways than one. It's funny to look back on. I always pretend to be cool around her. Try not to say anything stupid. To be honest, I couldn't keep my heart from racing every time she opened her mouth. Lloyd. Of course, that's when I learned more about her. Within a month, I realized that she wasn't living in a world far beyond my reach. And yet, even I couldn't tell her how I felt. I was always proud to be her teammate. She would come to me for advice sometimes, and I was overjoyed at the prospect of helping her to challenge her problems. Only a little. We've been by each other's sides for a whole year. It was full of happiness and pain, but we were able to make it through together. Even after we had to leave each other for a little bit, life brought us back into each other's lives. My heart feels like it did back then when we first met. Oh, actually, racing faster than it ever has. Lloyd. I love you, Elie. Whoa! I mean, that's very abrupt and stuff like that, but it's... I still prefer Noelle's, because there's a cute element to it. Because there's, like with the passing of the dog tags, it's like, I prefer that so far. Not just as a teammate or as part of the SSS family. You're the love of my life.
ロイド。私もあなたが好き。
Whoa. We were finally able to finish what we started way back at the IBC.
ずっと待ってた。
Sorry about that. Even if we can't follow one another down the same path in the coming days, we'll always need each other. We'll always be there to support one another. Is that good enough for you?